Hey, Steph. I'm happy you can join for a little bit. I'm still trying to figure out levels on things, so any feedback would be greatly appreciated. All right. So, for y'all who missed it, we built our character. We have no gallery. We built our character, as you can see by all of this. His name is Mike Steve. So this will be the Mike Steve redemption arc. And so far we have met this guy right here. His name is Craig. We've met this guy right here. He's Joseph. This guy right here, whose name is Robert. And, this guy right here, he's Matt. We all, so far, have decided that we love Matt. And, also Craig is a babe, who, unfortunately, thinks that marinara sauce is a smoothie. It's a thing. The first stream is up if y'all want to watch that, too. But mostly, we just kind of got into the first day of the game. So now we're living in a cul-de-sac of hotties with our daughter Amanda. And I think that's it. So let's get to playing. Alrighty. I wake up to a text from an unknown number. Oh, it's Craig, it's the hottie. Rise and shine, early birds. Still want to work out? This is Craig, BT dubs. He has a happy face for us, guys. He's happy to see us. Holy crap, it's 6 a.m. Who does 6 a.m. anymore? Truth. Without realizing it, I drift back to sleep. Oops, must have winked out. I check my phone again. Craig, hey bud, still want to get your swole on? Craig is a dude, bro, in case y'all haven't realized the fact that he drinks marinara sauce, and, he was known as Cake Stand Craig in college. Yeah, you missed that too. He's known as Cake Stand Craig in college. I'm ready to tear up the track, hit me up. God, the last thing I want to do right now is work out. But it is Craig. I do want to catch up, because they were roommates in college. Okay. So should we go back to sleep or go to the gym? I will say that I am in favor of going to the gym, and then whoever wasn't here can also meet Hottie Craig. But the way we're doing this is that y'all get input. So in dating sims, you have choices, and this is our first choice of the game. So what do y'all say? Go to sleep or go to the gym? What are we doing with Mr. Mike Steve? Go to the gym? I'm glad that you're on my side. Steph, I'm glad that you're on my side. Oh, and this is us. This is our Mike Steve. Hey, my man, I need a few minutes to wake up. Let's meet in 20. After a few seconds, another text comes in. Sure thing. Meet me at the gym. Capital T, capital G. So this is apparently the only gym in town. That's what I'm gonna say. I stretch and my bones creak. Mood. I gotta stop falling asleep on the couch. I throw off my blanket and, hey, wait, I don't remember falling asleep with a blanket. Amanda must have tucked me in after I fell asleep. Bless that child. I reluctantly brush my teeth, throw on the only clothes I own that are even kind of appropriate for the gym, and head out. The neighborhood is quiet and serene this early in the morning. Birds chirp, and the grass is still wet with dew. Surprisingly, the gym is pretty crowded. I spot Craig standing out front, stretching. Of course. He spots me and waves enthusiastically. This is, our old roommate, Craig. Tell me he is not a cutie. He even has, like, the little eyebrow slit. Like, come on. Hey, bro, good morning. Hey, good to see you, man. I'm definitely not as pumped as he is. Maybe I should have had some coffee before I left. Coffee is always the answer. You ready to kick some butt? Guys, do you think that we are gonna kick butt at the gym? Because I gotta stay posy, dude. Or with your help I am. Or just help. Are we ready, guys, to hit the gym? Are we really gonna say gotta stay posy, dude? Cause that's a choice. What do we think, guys? Help. Definitely help. Yeah. This is it. This is how I die. Honestly, I am Mike. Oh no, he didn't like it! Oh! Oh man! Oh, that wasn't good. We have not seduced Craig. Oh, it'll be alright, dude. We'll ease into it. Ooh, did you see those black clouds? He did not like that answer. Alright, we head into the gym, and I am immediately intimidated. All of these people look like they could break me in half, and it seems like Craig is friends with all of them? There's still time. Yeah, there's still time. We can still seduce him. Oh, you're good, Lynn. No worries. We'll be doing this for a decent bit, so you're good to join whenever you're done baking. Also, when you come back to your typing, what are you baking? I loved a good baked good. Alright, he high-fives and finger guns all of the cool jocks in the room. They look like they could, and would, steal my lunch money to spend on protein shakes. Come on, bud, let's warm up. We head over to the treadmills and start walking. Okay, I can walk. Walking is good. This is a decent place to be. Walking. So, I know we are on treadmills. Yes. And those over there are the ellipticals. Oh. Very good. Ooh, do you see that smirk? Oh, yeah. Chocolate chip banana bread. Oh, that sounds so good. Ooh, and chocolate chip scones. Those both sound delicious. I need to make banana bread soon. We have overripe bananas. It is banana bread time. What is all this other stuff? Craig laughs. We made Craig laugh. We still might be doing okay, guys. Hey. They might look a little scary, but I guarantee that all of them serve a specific purpose for building muscle mass. And now I will explain to you every single one. No, Craig. Chocolate chip banana bread is still good. I looked at that again because chocolate chip banana bread sounds delicious. Sorry. I watch as a dude in a muscle tee flexes a muscle I didn't know existed on a machine I think was once used to process grain into flour. What is that? Why is that guy doing that to himself? That's a good question, bro. What do you think he's doing? Okay. We have to say something good. We have to say something good to get Craig to like us again. So do we say training to crush people's skulls with his thighs, using a medieval torture device, or praying to some sort of pain god? What do we think? Which one will make him laugh? I think we need to make Craig laugh. I think that's the goal of this. What would make him laugh? Are we given... I feel like medieval torture device is out in that case. Yeah, probably. So should we... Training to crush people's skulls with his thighs or praying to some sort of pain god? We have to get into, like, the mind of a dude bro. What would make a dude bro laugh? Gotta go way back into those, like, college days. You're not terrible at this. It's a fun game. Yeah, I was also thinking, though, I think, crushing people's skulls with his thighs sounds funny. Let's see. He's trying to make his thighs so strong that he could crush people's skulls with them. Bro. Yeah, that's pretty much the only reason I work out. Yeah! He agrees.
Nice.
Look at, oh my god, that was a super, super good. Did you see the eggplants? I think that's the best we could have gotten were eggplants, guys. Steph, you have redeemed yourself. We got eggplants. We want to strive for all the eggplant emojis. Oh no, Craig is turning up the speed. I better do the same. We don't have to catch up with Craig. It's okay. How long have you been doing the buff thing?
Oh.
Couple years. And what do you do when you're not dadding or working on buffing? Oh, I coach my twin softball team. That still counts as both dadding and buffing. Craig is a simple man with simple wants. I keep busy. What do you do for fun? I love learning. I try to live my life as close to Jimmy Buffett's song as possible. I check out my hot bod. We have way too many chances in this date to mess it up. I feel like I love learning is not something we would say to a dude, bro. I feel like either hot bod because it'll make him laugh, or living as close to a Jimmy Buffett song as possible because he's a bro. I feel like either one of those might work. I don't think that the learning would be a good thing. Buff bros don't want to learn things. Alright. Do we want a Margaritaville or hot bod? I think hot bod. I think that would make him laugh. Let's see. I spend most of my time in front of the mirror, admiring my Adonis-like figure that I worked so hard to sculpt. Yay, we got hearts! Hearts are still good. Did you see we made him laugh? By that I mean, lay horizontal and watch bad television.
Oh.
Yeah. We're jogging now. Oh god, we're jogging now. You don't have to keep up, Mike. I look over to Craig, who hasn't even broken a sweat. How is he doing this so effortlessly? I'm dying. I can feel my life force draining through every orifice of my body. That's how I feel every time I get on a treadmill. Hey, remember when my fish died in college? Magda! Hello, friendo. Your queso hat that you gave me. This is Magda. I'm gonna shout you out. My bestie. The queso hat that you gave me, like, 2 Christmases ago, that I wore last stream, has inspired me that I am now just gonna wear a baseball hat every time I stream. So, you know what? Naps are always good. But yeah, so I'm gonna wear a baseball hat now every time I stream because I have an immense collection, and I think part of it might have fallen onto highway, probably I-10 or 35. It was 35. Part of it probably fell onto 35, unfortunately, but I still have a lot. So this one says Waegukin in Korean, which means foreign or foreigner. So it felt appropriate. I love you, friend. So we're on a date with Craig, Magda, since you missed it. We got eggplant emojis once, we got dark clouds once, and we got hearts once. So I'm gonna say we broke pretty even. But all Craig does is this. But he's so pretty. Alright, so we are reminiscing about his fish dying in college while we jog on a treadmill for the first time in probably 10 years. Huff, no, I don't like this story. Oh my god, is he really bumping up the speed again? I guess I better do it too. We don't have to bump the speed up, Mike. Oh, this is fast. This is very fast. Mike, we really did not have to bump that speed up. And we were at that party, and you vowed to make me feel better? Heh. You tell me to create a distraction, so of course I do a sick keg stand, because he's keg stand Craig, and get everyone cheering. And then I try to steal a fish from a fish tank at the party with my bare hands like an idiot. Why would you steal a fish with your bare hands? And then you drop the fish and it's flopping around and you panic, so you run up to me post-keg stand with a dying dirty fish in your hand that you scooped off the ground and you're yelling at me that we have to leave.
Bro.
So we're running out of a frat party with a fish and trying to give it mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, and we get him home and get him into a bowl of water, but the prognosis was grim. And the next day he's alive and well. I am glad we did not kill a stranger's fish that we stole from a party.
Hey.
They never did catch the great fish thieves of Grand Ridge U. Guys, don't steal live animals. I mean, like, don't steal, but especially don't steal live animals from people's parties. And they never will. I shoot off the end of the treadmill and crash into the wall. Jesus, that hurt. The dangers of treadmills. Hey. Dude, bro, are you okay? Remember when they stole that shark from the aquarium? Craig offers me a hand and looks me over for injuries. Ah yes, I'm so injured, Craig. Nurse me back to health. I'm fantastic. I managed to stand up and rub my back. Doesn't hurt now, but I'm sure it will later. You don't have to push yourself like that. Always know your limits. Well, I think I might call our gym adventure here.
Oh.
You sure? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, here, I brought this for you. Craig hands me a shaker bottle full of a thick green liquid. I stare at it with what must be apparent distaste. This is not the coffee we wanted. It's a protein shake, bro. Oh, thank you. He wants me to drink it. Oh boy. Here goes. I take a small sip. It's actually delicious. Wow, this is really good.
Hey.
And good for you. It's my special recipe. I'm pretty proud of it. Let me know if you ever want to work out again. Maybe we can try running around the neighborhood if treadmills aren't your speed. No pun intended, bro. Good one. Well, I'm gonna go put some ice on this everything. I'll see you around. I leave the gym feeling ashamed. Craig used to order delivery from the pizza place across the street from our dorm, and now he can run circles around me. Literally. Man, I really gotta work on this dad bod. I get home and lie down on the couch. It hurts to move. Oh god, I'm so old. Oh no, I must have fallen asleep. What time is it? Shoot, it's 3:55. I'm supposed to be at Amanda's school in 5 minutes. I frantically put on some clean clothes, apply a generous amount of deodorant, and run out the door. Alright guys, we're at Amanda's school. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in at the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I barely feel awake and feeling pretty haggard, but hopefully nobody will notice. I check my watch and I'm relieved to see I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing at his locker and approach him for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? Ooh, we're gonna meet another person. Not the kid, I mean the teacher. The youth turns around and looks me up and down with heavily lined eyes. That is a lot of piercings, my dude. Come on, kid, I'm late for a meeting. Mr. Who? Mr. Vega. I don't know. Have you tried the exit? Look at that smirk. What a wise guy. Okay, wise guy. Are you gonna help me or not? Fine. Up those stairs and to the left. Can't miss him. I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. What a wise guy. I get back to where that low-rent Gerard Way is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind, when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker.
Oh.
Lucian, don't you have a third period to get to? Fine, Mr. Vega.
Oh.
Wow. Look at that smart-dressed man. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We're not cool. You must be Mike. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back? I will wait anywhere for you, Mr. Vega.
Oh.
Mr. Vega leads me in and I take a seat in one of the comically small students' desks in the back. I might get stuck in this. All right, where were we? Now, who can tell me the unreliability of the narrator in J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye? Yes, Colin? Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise. Yep, I remember being a teacher.
Oh.
The whole class erupts in laughter.
Oh.
All right, everybody. Very funny. Colin, please sit down. Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell for the end of the period rings, all of the students immediately get up and make a break for the door.
Sweet Manchego.
Sweet Manchega. Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 in your textbook. Nobody's listening.
Oh.
Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs. Middle schoolers, right? Don't you teach high schoolers?
I don't know.
Both. You know, budget cuts. Oh, that's the worst. Right. Thanks so much for coming in. No problem, Mr. Vega.
Oh.
Please, call me Hugo. Okay, Hugo. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student, and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. What's going on? Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments, and she's been doing rather poorly on tests. I'd normally chalk this up to senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. It hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong. Oh no, our little panda's hiding stuff from us. I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? Do we say she's fine? We just moved, or she has a tendency to bottle things up? Maybe we just moved? Like, I feel like saying she's fine doesn't really help in the situation of us being a good parent. Yeah, I think moved. We just moved. Well, we just moved recently, but it was only to the other side of town, and Amanda was more excited about it than I was. I see. See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal. Aw. And would appreciate your guidance. If she keeps heading down this road, I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on a scholarship money that she clearly deserves. I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo.
Hey.
Anytime. On my way out, I stop, thinking for a moment. I turn to Hugo. Hey, Hugo? Yes? Did they ever catch that rye? Ba-dum-bump. We got hearts. Yes. I know, we're on a first name basis with Mr. Vega. And we got hearts. I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. I am still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force of positivity in my life, especially after we lost her mother. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home, and maybe I can talk to her about what's going on. I pull up to the carpool and Amanda hops into the passenger seat. So, did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about our celebrity crushes. So you talked about Mario Batali the whole time? I mean, I guess there could be worse crushes. It was a very productive meeting. I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner? Sure thing. Let's go to the mall food court, or we can make something at home. I think we should food court it up. That way, because like she said, let's go get dinner, which means we should go out for dinner, right? Mall. Let's go to the mall. Does that sound good to you? Yeah, sure. Why the mall? Geez, can a dad take his daughter to the mall? Will you buy me things? I will buy you a thing. Singular. It's like when you take children to Target. Sounds like a deal to me. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents. And that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. We're nailing it, guys. And that's okay, but also, sometimes it's good to have the parents' perspective, because, you know, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations. And maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share. Love you. Have you been reading my tweets? You have a Twitter? What? Never mind. Look, sweetie, Mr. Vega said that you haven't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in. Oh, I'm fine, Pops. Senioritis and all that. I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class. It's fine. He's fine. We pull up to a stoplight and I eye Amanda. She's still texting. Just want you to know that you can talk to me about anything.
Aww.
Uh-huh. I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. I heard Emma R's going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Yep. Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to the same school? Yep.
Huh?
Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? I don't think you'd get it. Okay. Who you texting? Noah. Who's Noah? Who's Noah? Why do we not know about this? My friend. Does he go to your school? Yep. Do you like Noah? What? No. Dad. Ugh. I can't believe you would. Ugh. Dad. I mean, jeez. Why would you? You know, she's... The lady doth protest too much. Gross. Sorry, just asking. Dad, he's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend. Okay. Jeez. This is going well. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward to turn up the radio. I guess that conversation is over. To the mall, then. History will say they were best friends. We are at the mall. We arrive at the mall, a big indoor shopping center with a couple different floors. It's kind of dead. Yes, malls are all dead now. But that doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Let's eat something disgusting for dinner.
Alright.
Hell yeah! Language, missy. Heck yeah? Better. We approach the food court and evaluate our options. There's greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns just looking at the menus. Nobody looks happy to be here. As expected from a mall food court. What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar? Bread with cheese on it? Or do you just want me to inject some fat directly into your bloodstream? I extend my hand to her. Would you do me the honor of sharing some nachos? Nachos are a good choice. She takes my hand with a grin. It would make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive. We order a giant pile of chips and unnaturally orange cheese from an unenthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. We take a seat at a rickety table and dig in. These are bad. These are very bad. But also strangely delicious. We have to eat through the pain. We enjoy the fluorescent cheesy goodness together until we're all out of nachos. So, something's been bothering me for a while. Can you explain memes to me? Which meme? All memes. Amanda sighs deeply and places her head in her hands. Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that get less funny the more people do it. So the problem is that by the time a meme gets to you, Dad, all us youths have already done that joke to death. Yeah, I don't know current day memes anymore because I am now an old person and no longer a youth. And what's worse is that movies and TV and video games will try to jump in on a meme train, but just based on how long it takes to make them, the meme will be long dead by the time it comes out. So it just dates it and it isn't funny. How old are we? Are we as in people right now, or are we as in a parent? I'm pretty sure this dad is a Gen X, if I had to take a guess. Like, his daughter's almost 18. So even if he had her when he was like 20, he'd be 38. So he's probably in like he's probably in like his 40s. I would say he is like an early 40s man. Oh shit, what up? Dad, please. Anyway, changing the subject. Where to now? Wanna go to that goth store? What? You know, the one that's all black and tries to establish itself as anti-establishment despite being an exact representation of the establishment. Hot topic? I don't know what store you're talking about. You know, the one where you can buy chain wallets and it's basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in the punk and hardcore movements of the 70s and 80s. Hot topic. Dude, you gotta be more specific. The one you threw up in that one time. Oh, that one! Yeah, this looks an awful lot like either Spencer's or Hot Topic. Amanda runs into the store, with me trailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back. There it is! You can still see the outline, kinda. That's disgusting. I'm so proud. Speech! Amanda. Speech! 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 Alright, I'll do it if you stop jadding! Amanda stops immediately. I clear my throat. Thank you all for joining us here today to commemorate an historic moment that would forever shape history. On a day very much like today, some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda and Steve had too much blue raspberry slushy on an outing to the mall. After begging her father to take her to Dead Goth and Beyond to buy rainbow suspenders, she proceeded to throw up all over a display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Her loving father then had to pay for said merchandise, which to this day remains among our possessions. Thank you. I guess you break it, you buy it. Also, you throw up on it, you buy it. Amanda is moved. She begins clapping, slow at first, then faster and more vigorously. Several other patrons turn their heads. One of them also starts clapping. I bow my head. That really was expensive vomit. Oh hey, chain wallets! While Amanda busies herself looking at band tees, I try to find something to interest myself. Not much for a dad to look at in Dead Goth and Beyond. Do people still use chain wallets? That's what I want to know. Alright, do we want to peruse the band tees, look at ironic mugs, or check out clearance bins for hot deals? Did they come back? Are people once again chaining their wallets to their pants? Also, what should we do? Should we look at ironic mugs? A nice University of North Texas mug? Clearance! Clearance bin for hot deals it is. We are a true dad now. There's a big cardboard box of marked down items. I'm pretty sure $4 for purple eyeliner is a good deal, I think. I wonder if I would look good in purple eyeliner. Hell yes I would. That's right, we would look good in purple eyeliner. Look, this is very important to me. I overhear- Hello, goth daddy. I overhear a stifled argument at the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. I can see that. Don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here.
Oh my.
Listen, when I bought this online, the website said this blouse was Victorian expired. However, when I received it, it clearly held the trademark of Edwardian dressage. Don't you just hate when people mix up the Victorian and the Edwardian eras? Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon? Is there a manager present? People have to know what they're buying. I am the manager.
Huh.
I see. Well, it would seem that I have outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. Whatever, dude. The man whirls around and storms out, his literal coattails trailing behind him. I can't tell if they were Victorian inspired or Edwardian in nature. Amanda trots up to me. We didn't even get to know the dude's name. I'm assuming he is also one of the hot dads. He is assumably goth hot dad? Victorian era goth vampire daddy? Amanda trots up to me with a t-shirt in her hand. Oh boy, here it comes. Oh boy, here it comes. Hey, Dadtron 5000. Yes, I'll buy it for you. Wow, that was easy. Thanks. At least it's only one this time. Instead of the entire display of My Chemical Romance memorabilia. Amanda plops the shirt onto the counter and grins at the cashier. I love your hair. The cashier says nothing and rings up Amanda, radiating hatred. I hand her a 20. So what was that guy's deal? The cashier rolls her eyes so hard, I'm worried she'll pull something. That's Damien. Okay, well now we know his name. He's in here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever. She hands Amanda her bag, and it's clear the conversation is over. We make our way out of the store and head home to get some rest. We have had an exciting day. We have fallen off a treadmill. We have met a hot teacher daddy and we have met a goth vampire daddy. Well, I guess we didn't meet him. We saw him. Amanda and I sit on the couch trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice cream. Oh, cool. Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers is on. Your favorite, right? Look, I know that that's a joke, but I would definitely watch Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers. I am glad I am not alone. Oh, hell yes. They have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts. But also they're hunting ghosts. Also, the trucks are haunted. This is an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Callum and Flint Dogbone, the twin brother truck driving and ghost hunting duo, find themselves in the greatest peril yet. Oh no! The ghost done got control of the truck! I can't steer on them there damn ice roads! Let me use this EVP meter and try and communicate with the spirits. Flynn, we're about to die! I almost got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like it's saying, you're going to die. That's because we're about to die, you! This is art. The episode ends and Amanda excuses herself to go and start arguments on the internet. As any good teenager would. I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Callum and Flint Dogbone after their disastrous ice road accident. Afterward, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. Ah, sleepy time. Always try to make others around you happy. Good dad tip. Morning, sleepyhead! 5 more minutes. You have never, ever let me have 5 more minutes, so get up. Fine. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda is much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves and 1 desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. Anyone else try to make a bookcase and end up making a desk? So, you excited for the cookout today? Ooh, y'all, it's the cul-de-sac cookout where we get to meet more dreamy daddies. I'm excited to beef up my grilling skills. If there's food, I'm excited, or eh. Guys, I'm pretty sure if there's food, I'm excited is going to be our answer. Because it's true. If there is food, I am excited. Don't tell me to go places if there are no food. I love food. Food is what I live for. If there's food, I'm excited. I am all over those terrible store-bought sugar cookies that everyone brings to parties. I can picture them in my head right now. Yeah, those are bad. Which means there are more for me. Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood? I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me. Dad, you are a beautiful work in progress. You will get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. The social butterfly. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? She has a point. Who shows up to a cookout on time? You cannot be early because then they make you help set up. And if you're on time, then the food is still in the process of being cooked. You want to get there a little bit late so that the food is ready and you can just eat all the food. You know what? We're going early just because you said that. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. Like all dads. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people, and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler, and adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on a table next to 2 other veggie plates. Huh. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. Yes, this is the part where we join the cult. For those of you watching that did not watch last week, Joseph is a youth pastor and we don't like him. Welcome, I'm so glad the 2 of you are here. And you brought veggies. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come on over here. This is Chris, my eldest. Okay, I'm stupid late for this comment. But I show up early to cookouts because that's when the deviled eggs are still there. That's fair. You also don't want deviled eggs sitting out in the hot sun. Hi, that poor child. He looks so over life. This is Christian and Christy. They're twins. They stare creepily and say nothing. Hate. I hate everything about Joseph right now. Then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Krish? Like, that name doesn't even have a good mouthfeel. Krish. No offense, child. Wait, where's Krish? Oh, I don't like that name. I'm sorry, Krish. Maybe Mary put him in his crib. Oh no, it's the woman from the bar the other night. What is she doing here? Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary. Mary, who flirted with us at the bar and tried to make us buy her drinks. Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Ah, Mary, sweetheart. Did you put Krish to bed? I'll have to go look for him. What? You'll have to... Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Mary, this is our new neighbor, Mike, and his daughter, Amanda. So we're just gonna gloss over the fact that we have lost their youngest child. Okay. I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. Man, I hate this family. I love her. Amanda, you have terrible taste in people. Nice to meet you, Mary, for the first time. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. Mary leaves. Oh god, this is so awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. So many country club families come to mind. It takes all of my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start in a fresh new city. Honestly, start fresh in a new city sounds great. My wife is a wonderful sense of humor. But please, you two, enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Ooh, we get to meet whoever we haven't met yet. Here, let me introduce you around. Hey, Mike, have you met Brian yet? We have not met Brian yet. Who? Hey, Brian, come over here a sec. A man with a loud Hawaiian shirt jogs up to me. That is a lot of man. Hey, oh, and he's so cheerful. Brian, this is Mike. He just moved into the neighborhood. Look, I don't hate him. He's just like, he looks like a giant compared to Joseph. He like, how do you make a person look tall in a video game? He looks like he's like 6'7" with a bunch of red hair. Hello. Well, pleased to meet you. Put her there.
More McDonald.
Old McDonald. Brian pulls me into a handshake, engulfing my hand with a vice-like grip. I let out a small squeak after my hand bones have been ground to dust. See? He's a mountain of a human. Not much of a handshake guy, huh? Guess I'm more of a hugger. Which house did you move into? The ranch-style one in the cul-de-sac? Oh, the one that's just like mine, but smaller. Look here, sir! Devin, you and I are on the same wavelength. That kind of hurts. Is he trying to one-up me? I will defeat you, Mike. No, Brian, we're Mike. Brian. My instinctive dad competitiveness kicks into gear. Small houses are safer. We need to one-up this man. We need to beat him. I'd let him put one up in me. Oh my god. Oh no. Okay. I like small houses are safer. Because we need to one-up this man. We will win the one-up competition. Like, there's no I'm happy there. No. That's what defeating that's what losers say. That's who people who lose the competition say. They say, well, I mean, it might be smaller, but I'm happy. No, we need to win. So yeah, smaller houses are safer. Good? Good? Okay, good. If there were, say, a tornado, a smaller house is lower to the ground. A tornado in Maple Bay? It never hurts to be prepared for tornadoes. Oh, let me introduce you to my daughter. Okay, she's adorable. I love his daughter. I will crush him into the ground. But I really like his daughter. She's cute. A kid peeks out from behind Brian. This is Daisy. Hello. Hi. What grade are you in? 5th grade. We're actually trying to get her to skip 6th. Not to brag, but she's pretty smart. Not to brag? That's exactly what bragging is. Amanda's smart too. Thanks, Dad. Well, I'll be around the party if you feel like saying hey later. You got it. Wow, I think I've actually met everybody else. Hey, good for us. We met everyone else. That was the last dad. And we will crush him into the ground. And then give his daughter cookies, because Daisy is adorable. Great, I bet you're excited to get to know everyone better. Hope you both enjoy yourselves. Amanda and I mill around and try some of the foods spread out on the table. I pick at some deviled eggs. There you go, Devin. There's your deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. Smart choice. I don't want to have to make friends. Ugh. Come on, Dad. Who are you gonna party with when I go off to school? I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Dad. They're gonna talk about the weather. Ugh. Go. Do it. Make a friend. But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. Dang. Our child is harsh. Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party and I'm surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Is Matt. Is Matt. I don't have a favorite, guys. Didn't I meet that guy at the bar? That guy who kept trying to one-up me? Isn't that the guy who was throwing a fit in Dead Goth and Beyond? Honestly, though, that would be a really good name for a store. Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. We know Craig. We were roommates. But wait a sec. All of these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I'd better investigate. Alright. Do we talk to Robert and Brian? Talk to Matt, Hugo, and Craig? All three of our favorite people? Talk to Joseph and Damien? Or Burger Time? Our daughter said we have to talk to somebody. So do we want to talk to, the cult people? Our favorite people? Or the neutral party? Cult? Favorite? Neutral. I think this will also help us maybe get some, daddy points. Favorite people. Couldn't agree more. Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. It's because head empty, no thoughts. Craig is our himbo, and we love him. I walk over to say hello. Well, I don't think it's fair to try and compare two art movements like that. Periods in art only exist because they're a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of a time and place, and to try to take something like, say, the Rococo period and compare it to postmodernism in America, you're completely disregarding the context in which a work of art is created. Right? Matt's hot. Like, this is the group of hotties. I'm sorry. These are the top hotties. You can fight me and I will respect your choice because everything is, you know, opinions are fine. But these people, and he has his daughter. His daughter's name is River. In case you don't remember, Craig's daughter River is adorable. But yes, Matt is hot. Matt and Hugo seem to be so busy talking that they don't notice me. Craig leans in. Dude, I have no idea what's happening. Head empty, no thoughts. Listen in on Matt and Hugo or talk to Craig. Okay, so do we want to listen to more about two hot guys talking about art, or do we want to talk to our ex-roommate Craig? Honestly, I think it's a win either way. So I'm gonna lean into y'all. I feel like he'd skip the highbrow. Yeah. I think you're right. We talk to Craig. I turn my attention to Craig, who seems a little more attentive to my existence. Yeah, he does. How'd resistance training go the other day? Great! Little River here is a great cheerleader. Aren't you, tiny bro? I'm sorry. The way he interacts with his child is adorable. I love it so much. Okay, Craig grabs River's arms and waves them around. Yay, team! You can do it, Dad! I'm so proud of you! I'm sorry for pooping on you! She must be a handful at that age. Oh, they always are.
Dude.
But it's so worth it. Craig grabs River's arms again and waves them around. Yay! Also, I'm sorry for throwing up on you, Dad. How you settling in? Almost done. The new place is perfect. I can never get too comfortable. I feel like either almost done or the new place is perfect. Moving takes forever. I didn't think moving would take forever, but as someone who moved recently and still has boxes, even though it's been, like, over 6 months, moving takes forever. So, do we want to say perfect or almost done? Doot, doot. Which one do we think? Because I feel like I never get too comfortable is a lie. We are a comfortable dude. And we're not trying to, like, one-up Craig, because Craig is our bestie. from old times. Almost done. Yeah, almost done. There's still a few odds and ends to take care of before I can really call myself settled, but I think we can upgrade the situation to livable. We did livable throughout the entirety of college. Aw yeah, let's reminisce, Craig. Remember when we were roommates? Yeah, my goal was for Amanda to live the sort of life that didn't involve eating spoonfuls of ranch dressing as a palate cleanser between different types of pizza. That's kind of gross. That's a lot of ranch. Like, I like ranch with pizza, don't get me wrong. I just don't think I would eat ranch as though it were pudding. She still does, though. She eats ranch as though it were pudding. Hey, she takes after her dad. Oh, Hugo's talking to us now. Act cool. Mike, how are you liking the neighborhood? It's pretty nice. Everybody's been super friendly.
Hey.
It's Matt. Seems like your daughter is fitting in just fine. Yeah, Matt. Bye, Craig. Matt points across the yard where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to us.
Hey, yeah.
What is it, sweetheart? Oh my god, I think it's Matt's daughter. Look at her little glasses. Look at her pink overalls. Look at all of those bracelets. It's a flower crown. I thought you'd look cute in it.
Hey.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Matt takes the flower crown and places it on top of his head.
Hey.
Matt got better. Am I cool now? Yes, Matt. The girl stares at him, thinking it over. Nope. But you're slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on. We'll go with that. Wife Matt, right? Hey, Mike, this is my daughter. Yep. His daughter's cool. I like her. Hello! I'm Carmencita. Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow. Dad, look, I'm making friends! Are you making friends? You better be making friends. Our daughter cares about us so much. Terrible name, though. Carmencita is an interesting name. I feel like she would then just, go by Carmen? Or Car? Yeah, actually, Amanda, you remember the cool barista from the coffee shop? And my old college friend? And, your teacher?
What?
Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize we were neighbors.
Oh.
Awkward. Yup. You still gonna get that overdue term paper? Uh-oh.
Ugh.
Haha, great seeing you. Amanda finger guns her way out of a conversation like a champ. I feel that. She learned the finger guns move from me. I'm very proud.
Oh.
She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go? Ah, Hugo has a son.
What?
Hugo looks around the party. He must finally spot him because his eyes go wide.
Huh?
Ernest! Ernest Hemingway Vega! Are you smoking? Why would you name your child Ernest Hemingway? Why? No one knows how to name their kids except for us. And maybe Brian. Because at least Brian named his kid Daisy, which is cute. Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. Nope. I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of his cigarette and then flicks it into a gutter. Unbelievable. Excuse me. Hugo marches over to Ernest and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Kids, right? Don't smoke. Smoking is bad.
Hey.
Man, I do not envy Hugo. The last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants. I don't blame Ernest. Nearly burned down half the yard. And then the barbecue we had before that, he actually burned down half the yard. And then it spread onto my lawn and burned down half my yard too.
Nice.
Bro, Ernest looks like he has seen some things. Hugo walks back over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind him.
Oh.
Hey everybody, sorry about that. Mike, this is my son, Ernest. Hello. Ernest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deep in his pockets. Hugo nudges him impatiently. Hey. Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in? Does it matter? Ernest. Okay. I'm in 8th grade. God, are you happy now? I'm sure you were just dying to know. Yeah. Good for you.
Oh.
Can I go now? I'm tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy. Yeah. I also hate talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy. Ernest. Yeah, oh yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you. Ernest puts earbuds in and storms off to stand in the corner. Well, that was certainly something. He seems nice. Hugo puts his head in his hands and sighs.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. He's having a really rough time. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for it. Such a stereotypical teen indeed. I mean, I think as a dad and a teacher, that's about as authoritarian as you can get. Honestly, are any of us cool dads? Is it even possible to be a cool dad? Matt is spitting truths. What? I'm cool as a cucumber.
Hey.
See, that right there. You can't say that.
I don't know.
My kids think I'm cool. But for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be the cool dads? I don't know.
Hey.
I think we just have to accept the fact that as dads, we've become the machine we once raged against, and accept our fate to unironically wear socks with sandals. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, we're doomed. Amanda's 18, she still thinks I'm cool. I yell across the yard to my daughter, Amanda, I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. I see your point. As much as we all want it, I don't think it's as important to be a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. We can't all be best friends with our kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest. Our job as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay. Yeah, you're right. But it'd be nice to have it both ways. Hearing these guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might come a time when we won't be like that. Is college when that happens? We are having a crisis, y'all. Don't let us eat up your time, Mike. Go meet some of the other people around the neighborhood. I don't want to meet more people. Alright, guys. Do we want to join a cult or do we want to talk to the neutrals? Cult or neutrals? Cult or neutrals? Joseph the cult leader and Damien the goth dad? Brian? Okay, Brian! I glance across the yard and notice Robert and Brian chatting over drinks. Man, I don't think I want to deal with being one-upped by Brian or whatever happened with Robert last night. Our, unsuccessful one-night stand with Robert last night. Oh no, they caught me staring. Oh no, Brian's waving me over. Shoot. I flash a smile and walk over to them. Hey, guys. Mike, how the heck are ya? Settling into the neighborhood all right? Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order at least. That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the 50-inch in there. The game looks great in high def. Oh boy. Mike, have you met Robert yet? Yeah, we've met. Robert regards me over his whiskey. Good seeing you again. We were just talking about the most recent camping trip. Spent a night out in the woods with Daisy and Maxwell. She's definitely an outdoorsy one. Even caught her first fish. I feel like I've got at least a semi-voice for everyone except Brian. I can't figure out what I should be doing for Brian's voice. Whiskey at a barbecue is a choice, indeed.
Oh.
It's good to see you taking your daughter out like that. I bet she loved it. And it's great that she loves the outdoors. Mine loves being inside. Brian raises his eyebrows at me. Santa voice. Oh, oh, oh. Being inside. Making art. She won a local competition for that. Yep. Did I put it on too strongly? Robert stares at me blankly for a second. Anyway,
Whoa.
I haven't gone camping in years. Not since the last time. Same here. Well, things change once you have Wait, what happened the last time? Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Well, old Johnny Boy and me, we were out in the backcountry. Johnny Boy's a good, strong kid. Met him in my army days. Comes from Kansas. They build him tougher out there. Anyway, things go south pretty quick. Johnny Boy breaks his ankle when the rope bridge snaps. You could see the bone popping out through the skin, but Johnny's screaming now, crying for his mama, losing blood. We were 2 days out from the next living soul, and here I am, with my dear friend bleeding out in front of me. I'm able to dress the wound, but now I got a fireman carry a 6'8", 180-pound man over some of the toughest terrain I've ever been in. I won't lie to you. There were moments during those 2 days when I thought about leaving old Johnny Boy, but you build a bond with your brothers in arms, and that bond never breaks. I got that boy back to civilization, but I lost some of me out there. I guess that's what camping's for ya. I guess that's camping for ya. We do love a good trauma dump. He has been drinking a lot of whiskey, and now I think we know why he's gonna keep drinking whiskey. Brian and I stare in disbelief. Robert takes another long sip of whiskey. And just kidding. My friend John and I went inner tubing down a river, and he lost a flip-flop. Missed that kid. Brian and I laugh nervously. Or am I kidding? I don't know what to make of Robert. He is concerning. Brian and I tense up again. I'm kidding. Phew. Amanda and Daisy barrel up to us, laughing. Daisy is holding a paper plate in front of her like a steering wheel. We gotta get off this haunted truck! Oh no, the ghost locked the doors!
Yes.
Quick, the emergency escape button! But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons!
Aw.
Then hit the brake! And then we'll get out of the truck! The imaginary truck! Anyway, we're safe from the ghosts, but how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded. I like it. Although, I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you. You know, that reminds me of the last time I went skiing. Oh, God. Robert! Oh, Robert, that's... Now I have to ho. I hope y'all are happy with this. Wait a second. Are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers? Yeah. Amanda and I love that show. It's the best. Especially that episode where Callum hides Flint's keys and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending the spirit after him. Yeah, it's quality reality television. I would watch the crap out of that TV show, though. Like, what company do we call? Because, this needs to happen. This needs to be a show. I don't watch a whole lot of TV, but I do enjoy that show, that, and war documentaries.
Yeah.
Alright, Daisy, I found us a couple of bugs. We're gonna make a great meal. Lots of protein. Gonna keep us from starving out here in this harsh, icy wasteland. But there's a whole lot of food right over the... Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. Live a little. Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust. Let's go find kindling for a fire.
Right.
Okay. But not an actual fire. Because we're playing pretend? Now you're getting it. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. I do like them together, like, as friends. They're good friends. Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. It's nice that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Really? She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teacher says she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. There it is. Gotta one-up. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people too. 5th grade's a rough age, guys. Oh, kids, right? Gotta love them. You're required to. By law. I hear that. Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little playdate for them. They do seem to get along really well, but the thought of continually hearing about all of Brian's accomplishments is rough. Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas. Alright, y'all. It's cult time, baby! I spot Joseph chatting with the guy from Dead Goth and Beyond by the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. Also, she's almost 10 years older. Yeah, that's true. Bring on the cult. So I'm curious, can you walk me through why you had your house painted black? Where do I even start? The house stays warmer in the winter. It provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly. It's definitely an interesting choice. Thank you. I'm very proud of my abode. Mike, I was just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic design decisions. Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye. How do you do? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. I think I saw you at Dead Goth and Beyond the other day. Damien's face turns bright red. You know, at least he's embarrassed that he made a scene at the mall. I must apologize for my behavior on that day. You see, I take the goth lifestyle very seriously, and to be caught in a ruse by such a corporation as Dead Goth and Beyond was profoundly frustrating indeed. Indeed. I hope you know that while my anger may have been justified, it was no such way for a gentleman to act. It's okay, man. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Yes, my daughter and I just moved the other day. She was the one I took to Dead Goth and Beyond. Very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle? I think for a second. I look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some of the older kids in the neighborhood.
What?
Hey, Amanda, would you consider yourself goth? Amanda yells back, I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under any one specific label, but I guess if I had to choose, I would more describe myself as twee hipster with some normcore leanings. Bats are cool, though. Pity. I mean, I love Amanda, y'all. I think we have the best child on the block, hands down. Amanda's the coolest child. Are you enjoying the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is so friendly and welcoming. Do any of y'all actually talk to your neighbors? I am very curious because I don't know any of my neighbors. I know that some of them have high school children and elementary school children because I saw the children riding up and down the street. Your buds? You talk to your neighbors? What do you say to them? How did you meet your neighbors? I know 2 people who live on the same floor, so not really. Yeah, I know 0 people. I do. One of my neighbors introduced herself, but she moved away, so I don't think that counts. One of my neighbors said hi to me once, and the other one looks like he's either in his late 20s or early 30s, and every time I see him, he like does like a this thing, and then I do like a this thing, and that's the extent of me knowing my neighbors. We're on a high while spotted in the driveway basis. Yeah. Highway spot. Yeah, that's same. Growing up, we were good friends with our neighbors, though. Had Christmas morning drinks and everything. Dang. Look at you. I could never. Same great neighbors as a kid. I could never. I know the next door neighbor that is in the house next to me. Vaguely. Alright,
Hi.
Amanda walks up to the conversation. I also like The Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth?
Oh.
That, my dear. Oh, that it would, my dear. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Damien Bloodmarch. At your service. Bloodmarch. If that is not the name of a vampire pretending to be a human, I don't know what is. Steph, I genuinely think this dude's a vampire. Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda while saying, "Milady."
Oh.
Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy. My, do you know how to treat a lady? Blood march your way out of my life. Oh god, it's Christian and Christy. Wait. I just realized, because I'm dumb, that Joseph and Mary, yes, Joseph and Mary, named their children Chris, Christian, Christy, and Krish. Why? Why would those be the names of your children? Amanda, no, we taught you better. Yes, he is sparkling in the sun. All the red flags. His children, Joseph's children are red flags, just saying. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twin kids appear. Are they speaking in unison? Because Jesus is too ethnic. No Jesus for you. Hey, won't you come play with us? Come play with us forever. Guys, enough with the creepy twin shtick. We've talked about this. Christian and Christy slowly back away, maintaining eye contact and not blinking. Where do you think they got that from? Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand, of course.
Yeah.
I, don't know. The true goth children, honestly. Mary takes a long sip of wine. It's not so much a sip as it is a gulp that it is slowly leaning into a chug.
Oh my god.
I think I might have taped over a VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows? She takes another sip of her wine.
Oh.
Where's Krish? Wasn't he with you? You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be all right. Toddlers are pretty resilient. Mary tips her glass to me.
Ah.
Ain't my first time to the rodeo. It's my fourth.
Come on.
I have squeezed 4 little... Sweetheart, would you do me a favor and please find Krish? That would be great. I'm sure he's fine. Mary. Okay, jeez. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. Dad, can we go now?
Huh.
Lucian. Have I introduced you to Mike yet? Okay, so now that we know that the punk, wise guy, rude kid from the school is Damien's child, Lucian. Surprising no one indeed. So their names are Damien and Lucian Bloodmarch. And you know, that's a choice. At least they're on theme. I remember you. Whatever.
Huh.
That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Lucian bows. Whatever, sir. Lucian bows again. Mr. Christensen? Wait. I forgot that Joseph's last name, or maybe I didn't know. Rolling School of Naming. So his name is Joseph Christensen. His wife is Mary Christensen. And his children are Christian. He has a kid named Christian Christensen. Are you kidding me? And Krish. I can't get over Krish. I'm coming right up, bud. Are you vegetarian? Yup. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Did you know that some people in the Victorian era were vegetarians? They described carnivorous type people as bloodlappers. Wasn't Edward Cullen also a vegetarian vampire? Just saying. Dad. That's really interesting, Damien. Joseph turns to the grill. Just a hint of a tattoo peeks out from underneath his sleeve. Joseph has a tattoo. Ooh. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. It looks like the bottom of an anchor. Of course he would have an anchor tee, or an anchor tattoo. Whoa, is that a tattoo? Yep, I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know? I wasn't always in this cult life. That's so cool. Want to see mine?
Oh my.
What? Lucian pulls back some rubber bracelets, revealing a lopsided 666 in black ink. He's so edgy. My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Lucian! Honestly, I would also be appalled. That cannot be sanitary. We'll talk about this later. It's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? I don't know. I just thought it looked sick. Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful though, that number carries weight. Okay, you had me in the first half. That's actually like pretty cool. That's pretty cool from you, Joseph. The only reason you need a tattoo is because you want a tattoo. Yeah, choice. Man, Joseph is a way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out of the womb with a Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching. Just popped out, Bible in hand, reading from the New Testament. And without further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen. He also used to work at a hibachi restaurant. What's a famous hibachi restaurant? Suddenly my brain has gone to mush. Shogun? Is that one? You guys think it's my first time at the grill? He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties. Benihana! That's the one I was thinking of, Benihanas. Thank you. Perfectly grilling onions on the side. Good grilled onion on a burger is nice. One after another, the dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. Probably didn't know this, Mike, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. He's ungrill-leavable.
Bro.
I've tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up.
Oh.
Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him. Mustard, we keep talking about this. Can't we just appreciate the artist? Damien's was a stretch. He's good with some meat. I've never seen him make a mistake.
Hey.
Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy. Please stop. No, please keep going. I want to know how long these dads can do these puns. All of the children at the party boo the glorious display of puns in unison. All right, guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. That was a good one. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers. Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac, and how all of you are really hot. Kinda nice, isn't it? It feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid. We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot. Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all the kids. If she decides to get into the babysitting game, she'll really make a killing. Hey, why don't you add us all on Dad Book? Dad Book? Dad Book?
Oh.
Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it. Is Dad Book actually a thing? Is Dad Book actually a thing? That's what I want to know. I have no idea if moving that light helped at all. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes.
Huh.
Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out. Probably, but less innocent. The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. You get them, Carmencita. I think they wanted her soul. We successfully completed chapter 1. Woot woot. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood. Pretty fun party, don't you think? I wish I could have been playing Paranormal Ice Road Truckers. It felt like I was at a networking event. I mean, I got a burger in me. Alright, either the first one or the third one. I'm leaning towards playing Ice Road Truckers because I think that's funny. What do y'all think? Like, this is just our kid, so it's not as high of a stake. But it's still good to make sure our kid likes us. Alright, Mogza, you and I are on the same page. I think I'm gonna do Wish I Could Have Been Playing Ice Road Truckers. You and Daisy seem like you were having a way better time than I was.
Hey!
Because we were. Well, hey, at least you met some of the other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dad Book. Maybe I will, if I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad. Me 3, y'all.
Huh.
Alright. We have officially saved Chapter 1. Boop, boop. Amanda and I arrive home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like nobody was really into the cauliflower. I like cauliflower. I think cauliflower is delicious. Any big plans for this evening? Actually, yeah, I'm going to hang with some friends. Oh.
Huh?
Is that okay? Of course. Just keep me posted and be safe before and be home before midnight.
Huh?
You got it. And be careful. I will. Make good choices.
Eh?
Of course. And call me if you need anything.
Hmm.
Dad, you're not gonna do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you? What? No. I've never done that, and I will never do that. Okay, do you have plans tonight? My plans were kind of to eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna throw a party, see how long I can sleep for, or work on some stuff. Alright guys, what are we doing tonight? We're gonna throw a party, see how long we can sleep for, or work on some stuff. Work. Work, work, work. We gonna work on getting them dad points, yo. I tried. It did not work. You know, dad stuff. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Great. See ya. I watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. Honestly, that sounds delicious. I'd love to be able to cook like that. Although I think if I was actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil, like just making baked Alaskas all day instead of any food with real nutritional substance. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind, and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not even sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling. It's fair. I glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I send a text. Hey kiddo, you good? I wander into the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll respond soon. Unless she's driving home now, in which case I hope she doesn't respond soon, because I definitely taught her better than to text and drive. Don't text and drive. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I earned it after a long day of socializing. New room unlocked. Kitchen. I check my watch again, and then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay, see, now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No, it's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell are not only and not assuaging my anxiety, but possibly exacerbating it with all the yelling. So I keep pacing around the house waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who was she even with? Why don't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I even know any of her friends' full names? Who is Emma P? I decide to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. I can't help but think of all of the awful things that could have happened to her. Oh, thank God, it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally, she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. Sup? Sweetie, thank God you're safe. Yup. But now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my texts? Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket. Oh, whoops. I guess I didn't see those. She starts to walk to her room. Amanda Ann. Ooh, we got the middle name. We in trouble? Whoa, we're pulling out the middle name now. Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew and didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops. Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you? I was scared, I have a right to be concerned, or I don't like your attitude. I would say either I was right, I have a right to be concerned, or I was scared. But I'm leaning towards I was scared. I feel like saying I don't like your attitude is kind of argumentative. But, like, saying I have a right to be concerned would be, I feel like would be like, hey, like, you understand why I have a response, like, why it's okay for me to feel this way, right? Parenting is hard. I was scared. I have a right to be concerned. I have a right to be concerned. Okay. I have a right to be concerned. You're my only daughter. Well, I can't give you a play-by-play of everything I do all the time. I'm 18. You shouldn't even be giving me a curfew in the first place. Oh. Okay. I sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just please don't do that again. All right. I'm gonna go to bed now. Amanda closes the door to her room and I head to mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you? Y'all, being a dad is hard. And that didn't go like we wanted it to. But, like, at least, I don't know. Maybe she understood at the end. I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brew some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey. I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was gonna do it, and I didn't. I honestly just didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Hey, at least she apologized. I feel like that's something, right? Well... let's see. Do we also apologize? We're here for growth. We are here for growth. Should we say I'm sorry for freaking out, or I trust you to make good choices? I feel like good is, like, really rude. Like, she was willing to be like, hey, I'm sorry. So for us just to be like, good, is really kind of rude, right? So, should we also apologize? Okay, yeah. I'm sorry for freaking out on you. You're an adult now. I shouldn't have gotten so worked up. Team Steve. I keep forgetting our last name is Steve. Team Steve. Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them? Already did. Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs in the time it takes me to wash up the pan. Alright, I'm off to school. Smell ya later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dad Book?
Aww.
It's a social media platform. Wait. What? What's a social media platform? Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda. I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dad Book profile on my own. Alright. I'll help you sound interesting on the internet. Amanda spends the next couple minutes setting up my profile on Dad Book, which, as it turns out, is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood. Alright, Pops. We gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. Alright, guys. Get those typing fingers ready. On a Friday night, you are most likely to polish and sort my coin collection, Netflix and grill, baby, fall asleep watching the History Channel, torment my children with dad puns, or sink into blissful oblivion, sleep. Okay, so I'm gonna say that we're not polishing our coin collection. Torment children with dad puns. Honestly, I do love a good pun. I'm gonna say torment my children with dad puns. Good choice, Steph, good choice. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? My trusty grill, my lost shaker of salt, cast away on DVD for instructional purposes, a boat, obviously. I don't need anything, my survival skills have trained me for this. Lol, salt shaker. We're just living that Jimmy Buffett life. So we want to do salt shaker? We gonna live that Jimmy Buffett life? Boat obvi. Are we going for boat obvi or salt shaker? I'm good with either one of those two. 4 or 5. Okay, well that's 2 votes for boat, so I'm gonna say boat. What are your turn-ons? Ooh, what are our turn-ons? Strong dad arms, tennis shoes with long white socks, a well-manicured lawn, street smarts, top-tier grillmanship, or comfortable with crying. Alright, guys. What turns us on? I'm gonna say white tennis shoes with long white socks is probably a no. But what do we want in a man? Also, what kind of Facebook social media site is asking what your turn-ons are? It feels kind of weird. I don't know if that's just me or not. Trimming the lawn helps the trees look bigger. Oh my god. We are now entering the after dark part of our streaming session. Smarts? I like the strong arms. I really do like strong dad arms. I think we're gonna go with strong dad arms. Get those like pumped up arms. I keep forgetting that I cropped myself in, so you can't see my arms. Yeah, good for hugging. What did you want to be when you grew up? Technical writer for manuals and instructionals, salty boat captain, pro skater who is also an astronaut, a good father, or the president of space. A pro skater who is also an astronaut sounds pretty gnarly. So, do y'all agree with me? Yes or no for pro skater who is also an astronaut? Heck yeah, that's all I needed. What's your favorite movie genre? War documentaries, Sean Connery's entire filmography, anything on Laserdisc, romantic comedies, whatever will make me cry. We do not want whatever will make me cry because emotions are awful. Or old comedies that haven't aged well. Honestly, the only 2 things that aren't terrible, are rom-coms or Laserdiscs. None of these are good. That is true. I'm saying either Laserdiscs or rom-coms. What do we think? Although speaking of things that have not aged well, I watched Bring It On the other day, and that movie did not age well at all. What is your ideal date? Napping together, doing a 1,000-piece puzzle together, eating a healthy dinner at 4 p.m., trying to geocache but getting hopelessly lost. That's me anytime I try to do anything that requires the word geo in it. Arson, or being emotionally vulnerable. Okay, well, Geocaching? Mog is so excited, so I think I will go with geocaching. What do you never leave home without? A sensible cardigan, my sick vape, no. A book of word jumbles and a pen, a cool knife, my cripplingly low self-esteem, that's too real. I frequently forget my phone, keys, and wallet at home sometimes. Okay, so, I mean, the last one is just genuinely me. Cause I have a tile. If hey, tile, sponsor me. No, but I have a tile in like every single one of these items. My phone, keys, and wallet, because I constantly lose them. I also have one on my AirPods, because I also lose those all the time. I'm gonna go with this one, because this one is just actually me as a person. I spend a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories, how proud I am of my child, potential ends of the world, if I'll ever be able to love myself as much as I love my grill, when I can get the next cup of coffee, or lawnmower modifications. I'm going with either how proud I am of my child or my next cup of coffee. Because Amanda is the coolest child in the entire world. It's like Amanda is my child. What do y'all think? Should be child, but I feel I will be coffee. Child, it is dad book. That is true, it is dad book. But I feel like if we say coffee, Matt might like us more. Right? Because Matt's the coffee shop owner. And we want we want Matt to like us. Right? Right? Because Matt's the one. Matt's the one we're pursuing, no matter what. Yeah, we're doing coffee. Profile complete. Woohoo! See, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. You should message one of them, or more than one of them. All of these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay, I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. I love our child.
Nah.
Go get him, Dad.
Welcome. You've got dads.
You've got dads. All right. Oh, we got a message from our child. Hi, Mike. It's me, your dear old friend from way back in the day, Dad Amanda. I'm delighted to see you sign up for Dad Book. They've recently added this exciting new messenger service, so you may find yourself receiving messages from other dads, like myself. Take care not to miss them. Noted. Okay, so whose dad book profile do we want to look at? Oh no, it seems that my mouse cannot move away from this one person. I don't know what's wrong with my mouse. I guess there is no— oh no, no, oh no, oh man. I don't know what happened. Matt Sella. Avid music enthusiast, passionate coffee drinker. You can find me most days selling bean juice over at the Coffee Spoon or hanging out at the park with my amazing daughter. Hit me up about 80s no-wave music. Okay, what's his perfect Friday night? Perfect my cold brew setup. One drip at a time, baby. If he could take one thing to a desert island, find tunes to pass the days away. His turn-ons are multi-instrumentalism. He wanted to be a barista. Oh, look at him living his dream. What's your favorite movie? Shit with subtitles. Fair enough, fair enough. Does that mean he likes anime? Is he one of our animu boys? Coffee and anime? Maybe. Or artsy French films, one of the two. Ideal date, go to the animal shelter and seriously consider adopting a cat. I would die because I'm allergic, but I do love the sentiment. He could never leave home without his headphones, both in-ear and over-ear, just in case. That's a mood. And he spends a lot of time thinking about where did writing commas into song titles come from, and where did it go? Did we all just agree that it's a bad idea? That's a mood. Do we want to check out other people's profiles? No, I don't think we can. Yeah, we can. Okay, let's check out everyone's profile. And then we're gonna go back and we're gonna message Matt because, oh my god, Matt. Craig Kahn. Dad of 3, business entrepreneur, and fitness enthusiast. Juggling work, family, and fitness is a tough gig, but somebody's gotta do it. On a Friday night, we're most likely to get one last good cardio session in. He would take a box of energy bars to a desert island. I mean, at least he'd have food. Turn-ons are a sub 6-minute mile. Could not be me. What did you want to be when you grew up? Beer pong world champion. Cardio, yeah. Favorite genre is buddy cop movies. Yeah, I could see that from Craig. Ideal date, scaling a huge, dangerous mountain for fun. What would you never leave home without? An extra tube with a T, of energy gel. I spend a lot of time thinking about my mile time used to be so good. What happened? Have I peaked? It's called getting old, Craig. Okay, Brian. Hey, I'm Brian. I spend most of my days hanging out with my awesome daughter and thinking of new ways to grill things. If you like fishing, then we'll get along. On a Friday night, Brian is most likely to see how slowly he can cook a brisket. He makes the Texans proud. If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, a fishing pole. Turn-ons, a keen understanding of steak cuts. He wanted to be a fireman. That's kind of cool. Guys. Look, okay, I know that I'm, like, not Brian's biggest fan, but, he also likes rom-coms. So... that's a thing. What's your ideal date? Deck building. What do you never leave home without? Portable fishing pole. Spend a lot of time thinking about how my daughter is smarter than I am. I see deck building and I think Magic the Gathering has ruined us all. Robert Small. When the internet gains sentience and decides to destroy us all, you know it'll use this information against us, right? On a Friday night, most likely to make a deal in an alleyway, have it go badly. Who's the cop? Was it Giacomo? I trusted Giacomo. Giacomo? Oh my god, words. If I had one thing to take on a desert island, a gun. Okay, Robert. Turn-ons, don't talk to me. Wanted to be a grifter. Likes Italian neo-realism. Grave robbing. Never leave home without at least 4 knives. Giacomo? Okay. I spend a lot of time thinking about, you ever really look into a rabid animal's eyes? This dude is unhinged. This man needs professional help. Damien Bloodmarch. How do you do? I have finally decided to join this information superhighway. I'm not entirely sure how this works, but I will try my best to understand. I love long strolls through graveyards and spending time with my son. If you would ever like to chat about the latest in Victorian fashion. Okay. The inevitability of our own demise or black cats, please send me a letter. He likes to listen to true crime podcasts while taxidermying his newest specimen. You had me in the first half. He would take a coffin to a desert island. Turn-ons, pronouncing bosom correctly. Wanted to be a bat when he grew up. He's a vampire. Favorite movie genre, foreign art house horror. Ideal date, it's night. We were at an industrial darkwave club in Berlin. The music drums to the beat of our hearts. Never leave home without his upside down cross. Spends a lot of time thinking about mortality salience. He's a vampire. Lol, bosom. Hugo, middle school teacher, high school teacher, writer of scholarly articles on 18th century literature for various esteemed publications. If you're on here to tell me that my son put a cherry bomb in your trash, I know and I'm sorry. This poor man. On a Friday night, I'm most likely to brew some strong tea and paint miniatures. I know people like that. If you had one thing to take to a desert island, a remembrance of the past... Things of the Past by Marcel Proust. Yes, Devin is secretly Hugo Vega. Turn-ons, ooh, muscles, hello. Wanted to be a movie star when he grew up. With those looks, man. Favorite movie genre, documentaries on art history. Ideal date, each of us read a different book on opposite sides of the couch in comfortable silence. It's a good date. Never leave home without glasses. I actually forget them at home a lot. Spend a lot of time. I worry that people who are against e-readers are more in love with the idea of books than actually reading them. I mean... I don't know. And no one cares about Joseph, so we're gonna go to Matt. We're gonna message Matt. I navigate to Matt's dad book page and type out a message. Hey man, great getting to see you at the barbecue. We should definitely hang out soon. You free later? A minute or two later, I hear a ding and see Matt's response. Hey dude, I'd be so down for that. I'm actually catching a show tonight at the Sound Garden. Wanna come out? I think for a moment. What's a Sound Garden? We are asking Matt out on a date. We are asking Matt out on a date. It's a concert venue, but also a band that a lot of people listened to back when it was cool to have soul patches. Oh man, I haven't been to a real concert since Amanda was born. Am I ready for this? While I'm thinking, another message pops up on the screen. Pup is playing tonight. Cool little indie pop punk rock band out of Canada. Should be a fun one. Is it Pup or P-U-P? Because they're all capital letters. I didn't know you were allowed to string that many words together to describe a band. Whatever, let's get out of our comfort zone. Aw, yeah, we going on a date with Matt. I log off of Dad Book and think for a second. Wait, when was the last time I went to a concert? I mentally backtrack decades through memories of denim jean jackets and moral panic over teenagers turning to the occult. Oh god, I had a mullet back then. Oh god, I thought it was cool. Oh god, other people thought it was cool. I finally remember the strange 80s prog rock I used to listen to and mentally envision all of the airbrushed vans in the parking lot. Man, how did anyone survive the 80s? Mullets are back in, I do believe, and I am also concerned. Okay, so I haven't been to a concert in a long time. What do you even do at concerts now? I spend most of the day pacing around the house thinking about my relationship with coolness. I mean, I always thought I was cool, at least relative to a bunch of other dads my age. Dad, what are you doing? I look over and see Amanda at the door, just getting home from school.
Huh.
Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she's been crying. Who do I need to murder for my child? I need to murder someone for my child. Who do I need to murder for my child? Hey, what's wrong, Panda?
I'm fine.
Oh, nothing. I'm fine. I just got sad because I realized that society collectively refuses to take pop music seriously despite the fact that some of the most interesting musical innovations are coming out of that genre. I think it's just yet another thing that we write off because we can't take young women or their interests seriously. Too true, Amanda. Are you sure that's all you're upset about? You have to tell me what's actually wrong. That is pretty messed up. I'm thinking the first one. Are you sure that's all you're upset about? That way we leave an opening, but we're not, like, demanding that she tell us what's wrong. That's how you parent, right? Right? That's how we parent? I'm gonna say that's how we parent. Are you sure that's all you're upset about? If there's, you know, anything going on, I just want you to know that I'm here for you, and I'll always be here for you. Whether you need a shoulder to cry on, or a strong dad to go kick someone's butt, or someone to help you bury the body, I'm only a phone call away. Thanks, Popsicle, I appreciate that. But I'm fine, really. I'm unconvinced, but I'll stop badgering her about it. I'm sure she'll tell me when she's ready. Anyway, what's up? Amanda, how do I be cool? Let me put on a pot of coffee first. This is gonna be a long night. No, seriously, Matt invited me to a concert, and I don't think I've been to one of those since you were born. Yeah, you have. You took me to one once when I was 12, remember? I'm suddenly overwhelmed with the memory of a sea of screaming preteens. Oh god, I tried so hard to forget. The one where I had to camp out with you in line so that you could get a good spot, and then you cried and screamed the whole time? Dad, it was so much more than that, and I'm not even ashamed to say it. Oh, you're not ashamed? You seemed pretty ashamed when I found all those drawings you made of those dancing boys kissing in your trapper keeper. Yeah, well, you didn't even find the good stuff. Jesus. Anyway, you should be all set for the concert if you remember that. Just bring a big glittery sign and cry a lot and you'll fit right in. Well, it's at a smaller place, and I think Matt mentioned they're a punk band? Like DIY gutter punk, thrash, straight edge? Come on, Dad, give me something to work with here. Are they post-punk, proto-punk, C-punk, Jeremy punk? Jeremy punk just sounds like a name. What's Jeremy punk? I made that one up to see if I could get away with it. Okay, good. I was like, I think that's just the name of a person. They're not positive hardcore, are they? He said that they're Canadian punk? Oh, yeah, you'll be fine. Does the idea of Canadian punk seem contradictory to you? Any Canadians who ever watch this? We love you. I don't see friendship and politeness as core tenets of the punk scene. Well, punk is kind of a big genre that might not be as dangerous as you think it is. It became so much more than just counterculture rebellion. What I'm trying to say is, just enjoy the music. That's it. I mean, yeah. Punks are super friendly and polite. Yeah. It's not like you're gonna jump into the mosh pit or anything. Well, that's comforting. And if a strange dude in a Set Your Goals hoodie offers to buy you merch, don't accept it. And definitely don't go on 3 awful dates with him afterward where he takes you to a nice restaurant and then forgets his wallet literally 3 times in a row. Do we need to talk to our child? What? Never mind. Just have a blast tonight. We desperately need to have more of a conversation with our child. I show up to the Coffee Spoon at 8 in what I hope is concert-appropriate attire. I see Matt out front locking the door to the shop.
Hey,
Is Matt. Hey, you made it. Ready for tonight? Well, it's been a while. Yes, of course, I definitely know what I'm talking about. Or ready. I was born ready. How do we impress Matt? We must impress him. We must impress him on this date. Born ready. Okay. Ready. I was born ready. Any situation, any outcome. I can handle it. I sleep with one eye open. I am prepared to kill. Are you? Oh, that was the wrong thing to say. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, man. I gotta admit, I haven't been to a real concert since Pet Rocks were cool. I have no idea what I'm in for.
Hey.
Did your daughter make you take her to one of those boy band concerts where everybody holds signs and scream cries? Yeah.
Hey.
I got 2 lined up next month. I still can't get the glitter out of my car from the last one. Stay strong.
Oh.
But dude, I get to take you to your first concert in a long time. This is gonna be awesome. Just hang with me, Mike, and you'll be good. This scene is super supportive. It'll be a blast. Quick question.
Oh.
Shoot. What is scene? Matt lets out a tiny laugh.
Hey.
Sorry. It's just weird because scene can describe a music scene as it pertains to a community of people who like the same genre, but can also describe a genre of music no one wants to admit they were into. Matt looks off into middle distance. He says nothing, but I can tell he's thinking, never again. That's confusing.
Hey.
You'll get it. The important thing tonight is that you enjoy yourself. Come on, let's head to the show. We're going to the show. After waiting in a short line to get in, we finally find ourselves in a small venue with a stage at one end and a bar at the other. Most people here are closer to Amanda's age than mine, and I suddenly feel very out of place. That is one of my fears of going to a concert. My waning youth is showing. I am suddenly aware of my mortality. When were the good years in my life? Will Amanda still love me as we both grow older? Wait, is C-punk actually a genre? Matt, you made it! Is C-punk a genre?
Wait, what?
A younger kid runs up and high-fives Matt. The kid runs off and Matt turns to me shuddering. I get nervous when people surprise high-five me, don't we all?
Hey.
Me too. I'm like a small animal. Loud noises and large groups of people frighten me. I am Matt. Do you also enjoy curling up in a patch of sunlight to take a nap? Yes. That's my favorite thing to do. I am Matt. A couple of other people notice that Matt is in the crowd and yell hey as well. He is so cool. Matt waves and hugs a couple of people. He seems really in his element here. Matt turns his attention back to me. I am so afraid of all these people. Oh. Let's go grab a beer. Matt and I line up at the bar in the back, where a couple of the older concert goers hang out. A couple more people notice Matt and tip their drinks at him. Seems like you're a popular guy out here. Yeah, I go to a lot of shows. This is a really cool spot.
Hey.
But it's times like these when I realize I can only be charming and funny for about 5 minutes before I run out of stuff to talk about. And then I become keenly aware of where my hands are. And that there's no comfortable place in your mouth for your tongue to rest. And now we are all going to be hyper aware of both our hands and our tongues. God damn it, where do I put my tongue?
Hey.
See? Well, I've known you for more than 5 minutes and I still think you're charming and funny. Yeah. Just you wait. We grab our drinks. This scene seems really friendly. I don't know why people wouldn't want to admit that they listened to it. Let's check out the merch.
Oh.
Matt and I walk over to a small booth in a corner of the room where a crusty-looking teenager guards a selection of t-shirts and records. He singles me out from across the room and hops on his chair. Step on up, get your merch here. I got t-shirts, I got tank tops, I got all the gifts and accoutrement a discerning concert goer of considerable taste might want. You! I gesture to myself, my face flushing red. Yes, you! You look like a fella who knows their music. How's about a fine 12-inch long playing vinyl record made and distributed by Pup, Canada's premier punk rock outfit? I didn't understand those words. I'm just gonna, because I feel like I'm very confused right now. I sense some hesitation in your voice, buddy. Let me assure you on my reputation as salesman of the highest caliber that this record cannot and will not let you down. Okay, Pablo, you can give it a rest. The teen hops off his chair and takes a seat. Your friend looked so lost, so I figured I'd give him the old razzle-dazzle. How the hell are you, Matt?
Hey.
Day by day, my man. They do that thing where they high-five, but it also turns into a hug.
Hey.
Your mom doing better? She's still single. If you want to be my dad, I could make that connect. He is ours, sir. Do not. Do not. He is ours. And have to deal with you every single day? Oh. Fair enough. Who's your bud? That's Mike. Thought I'd bring out a concert, pal. Pablo leans close to Matt. Is Mike cool? Matt eyes me. Yeah. Looking us up and down, baby. I eye him back. He cracks a smile.
Hey.
Yeah. Pablo brings me in for a bro hug. Bro hug? My dude. Might we also just say that Pablo's hair is so voluminous, and I want to know how he gets it like that. I'm not sure what to say, but give the courtesy 2 pats on the back, as is customary in our society for people you don't know super well, but still might want to be friendly to.
Hey.
Pablo's a total card. Kid plays the hell out of a bass. Yeah, man. When we were starting our Witch House band? Oh, when are we starting our Witch House band?
Hey.
You know I'm out of the game. It's a shame. You know, cross, vacant veil, cross, would have slayed. It sounds like a band Devin would like. It'll slay once you start actually making music instead of just printing a bunch of band shirts. We got the sickest logo. While Matt and Pablo talk, I check out the merch. These shirts are really nice. Looks like the opener's coming on. Let's get a spot up close.
Hey.
Matt and I walk over to the stage where a crowd begins to form. The band walks on stage and pick up a variety of strange instruments. Is that a harpsichord? What kind of band is this? The lead singer addresses the crowd. He has a mandolin slung on his back. I am very into whatever this band is about to play. Hey, what's up, everyone? We're Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. My name's Daniel. Let's start the show. Oh no, these guys. What? Without time to respond, the band starts playing the most cacophonous noise I've ever heard. What is this? I need to see if I can turn up this weird sound. Because there's like literal screaming. Matt doesn't say anything. He just hands me earplugs. Thanks. I put the earplugs in, and whatever the hell is assaulting my ears, it gets a lot quieter. For a band this bad, they sure do seem to be having fun. I guess that's what really matters. Do y'all hear the random, like, cowbell and screaming in the background?
Hey.
Jesus, did the cellist just break his bow in half? I don't get it. The set seems to go on forever. There's no breaks in the songs, and I think one of the band members' jobs is specifically just to burn poetry on stage. I turn to Matt and try to start a conversation. So you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? Ask again. Because I think it's funny. So you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? Do we ask again for a third time? I kind of want to ask again for a third time. Is that a yes? Is that a yes? Drop it? Drop it. Okay. He can't hear me, so I just stop and try to enjoy the music. Okay, no, this is impossible. How long have they been playing the same song? 10 minutes? 20? A year? Eventually, the set ends, but only after the drummer sprains his ankle during his saxophone solo. I'm so confused. They promised it was part of the act as he was carried off stage crying. Matt and I both pull our earplugs out.
Oh.
Man, that was something. I promise Pup is much better. Goodness, I hope so. I just have a lot of questions that I know I'll never get the answer to.
Hey.
Oh yeah, he sprains his ankle at every show. They were being real about that. Those poor ankles.
Hey.
Let's grab another beer. Matt and I work our way out of the crowd and back to the bar. More and more people file into the concert space as it gets closer to the main act. It's getting kind of crowded in here. We grab our beers and try to follow Matt back to our spot, but there are so many people that I'm having a hard time keeping up. As I work my way through the throngs of excited concert goers, I realize that I've lost Matt entirely. I stop and look around, seeing nothing but a sea of hip 20-somethings. I'm lost. How am I ever going to find Matt here? Where's the exit? Are there even exits? What if I'm trapped in this building forever? Am I going to see my daughter ever again? What if the terrible band gets back on stage? What if... Suddenly a hand reaches out to grab me. It's Matt!
Oh.
Almost lost you, buddy. Whew. I got really nervous there for a second. You and me both, dude. He takes my hand and leads me back toward the stage. I can feel myself blushing a little. We finally settle back into our spots and wait for the band to start. Busy place, huh? Yeah, Pup really brings out a crowd. So you go to concerts a lot?
Hey,
Yeah, it's... Don't let go of that hand. Exactly. It's one of my favorite things in the world. I think it's one thing to listen to music and connect with it, but when you're in a room full of people connecting with the music just the same way that you are, that's magic. I suddenly have the urge to pee, curse this tiny dad bladder. I've never heard it put that way. That's really beautiful. Also, I have to pee.
Yeah, sounds great.
Hurry up, man, they're about to go on. I squeeze my way out of the crowd toward the restroom. I really should have gone before I left the house, but Amanda was watching beauty videos in the bathroom. She had an eyeliner wing that was halfway across her face, which was actually a pretty good look. I'm so proud of her. I make it to the restroom finally, but it's one of those single-person restrooms with a line forming outside of it. As soon as I finish my business, the band starts. Crap. The people that were initially milling around the venue all crowd up against the stage as Pup plays their first song. How am I ever gonna find Matt now? Ooh, something's gonna happen. We're playing a game. I don't know this game, but we're playing a game. Everyone's rushing to get to the main stage to watch Pup play. I'm sure Matt will be up there too. I gotta get there without being trampled by all these rowdy youths. Avoid the youths. Oh god. Ah!
This is the part of the game where you should have been hearing a licensed tune. We worked really hard to lock it down for
Shoot!
you.
Oh god!
We even got permission to whitelist the song for YouTube and Twitch. But their systems are seriously broken.
No!
What a bitch.
Ah! Get the heart! Get the heart! Oh god! Ow! 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 Ah!
So we added the song that you're listening to right now.
No!
Don't you think it's better than risking content ID? To you streamers
No,
and
stop.
Let's players,
Ah.
I have one decree.
Come on! Come on!
Please
Ow!
check
Ow!
out the
Ow!
band
Ow!
Pup and their song DVP. DVP.
Oh god! Oh god!
That's right,
Ow!
the band's
Ow.
called Pup and
How
their
far
song
is
called
this?
DVP. The song is great and the video is tight. Yes, take it from me.
Oh god!
It's like footage of NES
No!
and SNES games with the lyrics added into them. It's really cool, but it's kind of hard to explain right now. But you'll
Oh
get it. I
god! Oh
promise.
god!
You
Oh
should really
god!
go check
Oh
it
god!
out.
Oh god! Oh god! Oh
It's a really
god!
good video.
Ah! 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 No!
So we added the song that
Ah! Panic!
you're
Panic! Panic!
listening
Panic!
to
Panic!
right
Panic!
now.
Jump! Panic! Jump!
Don't you
Ah!
think
Oh, I
it's
missed a heart.
better
Oh,
than
I missed a heart.
risking
Shoot!
content ID?
Heart!
To you streamers and let's players,
No! 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 Oh god! Come on! Ow! 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 I survived the crowd! What did we get? Yeah! Pop Punk BBS Plus! Yeah!
But is this the
I got way too excited about that. I'm finally able to work my way through the crowd to where Matt originally was, but he's nowhere to be found. Shoot. Well, I guess I should keep a look. I'm bumped into from behind, and I find myself in the middle of a bunch of youths running around in a circle to the music. Oh god. I'm in the pit. How did I get into the pit? Out of nowhere, a youth shoulders himself into me and keeps moving in a circle. Hey, I guess I am moving in the circle now. I frantically search for a way out, but all I can see is an ocean of youths rhythmically slamming into each other. Another youth slams into me and I lose my balance. I'm about to topple over. This is it. This is how I die. Trampled under the boots of counterculture. Someone grabs my hand. Someone familiar. I look up and see Matt. He pulls me back onto my feet. You're a wild dude. Do you see? Guys. We got eggplants. He really likes us. He thinks we're cool because we accidentally fell into the pit and almost died. Matt throws his arms around me and we jump back into the circle, bashing into youths left and right as Pup plays a killer solo. I didn't know you messed with the pit. Me neither. I can't believe this. I'm having fun. I'm a little mad that I didn't stretch before physical activity, but I'm having fun. The song ends and the pit finally dissipates. Everyone cheers on Pup. Maybe I only got enough pit energy for one song. Haha, alright man, let's retreat. We'll show these kids how it's done another day. Stretching is important. We work our way back to a more comfortable spot in the crowd and enjoy the rest of the show from a safe distance. Pup put on an amazing set and basically had to beg themselves off stage after their encore. With the concert over, the crowd starts making their way to the exit. Hey, I'll meet you outside. Gotta say bye to a couple people. He's so popular. I hang outside the venue until Matt finally shows up. Hey man, thanks for waiting. I got you a present. He got us a present. Matt hands me this t-shirt I was looking at earlier. Whoa, thanks, man. Saw you eyeballing it back at the merch booth. And, I mean, anyone who tears it up that hard on their first time back to a concert deserves a reward. He bought us a gift. He loves us. The youths will finally accept me. Amanda will love this. I'm never taking this off. I don't know which one. Help. We can't mess this up with Matt again, guys. What do we say? Help. What do we say? We want to be like cool, but the last time when we were like, I'm ready for anything, he didn't like it. So now I'm like scared. Youths or Amanda? Yeah, I was thinking youths or Amanda. I think the youths will finally accept me. I think that'd be funny. No, it wouldn't. It'd be sad. Should I say Amanda? I feel like the child is always a safe choice, don't you think? I'm gonna go with Amanda. Amanda will love this. Oh wow, I bet Amanda will be super into this. She loves angry punk music. Oh, yeah, ha. Oh no! Oh no! We were doing so well. We just can't talk to Matt. We just can't talk to Matt.
Hey.
Hey, it's Pup. Look at that band. Hey dude, didn't realize you were here.
Uh-oh.
I'm so glad I could make it. You guys put on a great show. Thanks.
Oh.
Well, see you around. Wait, you know Pup?
Hey.
Oh yeah, met him a couple times when they first started touring. Good kids. Whoa.
Hey.
Come on, let's grab some diner food. I suddenly realized just how hungry I am. Man, mosh pits take a lot out of you. Matt and I walk to a tiny little diner with a cute neon sign. We tear into some bacon and eggs in the corner booth.
Oh.
We do have to save this. So there I am in the pit, trying to explain to the face tattoo guy that I didn't mean to elbow him in the face tattoo, but he's already seeing red. Not from the tattoo, which coincidentally was red. He's lumbering towards me, and there's nowhere to go. It's the end for me, right? Then, out of nowhere, I get this idea. I just lean back and spread my arms, and just like that, I'm crowd surfing away from him in slow motion. You should have seen the look on his face. I think Matt's too cool for us. Bought him a beer afterwards, and we were cool. We still follow each other on social media. He has beautiful kids. Glad you guys worked it out. Yeah, man, just goes to show you that punk's not dead. It just drives a minivan and has to hire a babysitter. So how did you get to see all those amazing concerts? Oh, I used to tour in a band. We were small, but it got us to travel around the city. Guys, I love Matt, but I think he's too cool for us. We keep blowing it with our answers, and he's just so cool, and he's so pretty, and I just don't know what to do. And he knows how to crowd surf. And he was in a band. And he owns a coffee shop with terrible puns that are awesome. Yeah, I mean, we were poor and we had to scrape a lot together just to survive, but I wouldn't trade those experiences for anything. But yeah, that's how I knew a bunch of those people at the show. Music like this builds an amazing community, especially in a town like this. Just a lot of positive energy and good vibes. Good vibes, man. I got that feeling. Plenty of friendly people. Especially that Pablo kid. With the good hair. Pablo with the good hair. Pablo with the good hair. Oh man, everybody loves Pablo. His mom's been raising him on her own, and you can tell that it's been tough on both of them. I know he looks up to me, so I try to help him whenever I can. He's too cool for us, guys. That's really nice of you. Thanks. Us single parents just really have to look out for each other. How's Carmencita? She says she wants to learn the drums. Oh boy. It'll be loud, and I'll need to take a lot of aspirin, but I'll manage. I can't really blame her. I'm suddenly very grateful that all of my daughter's hobbies are super quiet. Photography, collaging, whatever it is that she does on the internet. Thanks, Amanda. I'm trying to be supportive of Carmencita's rebellious phase, but I guess that kind of defeats the purpose of it, doesn't it? I think it would be a good daddy-daughter activity to find something to rebel against together. Like what? What do we rebel against together? He likes foreign films, so probably not that one. I feel like big budget remakes of foreign films would then just make them not cool. I'm thinking consumerism? Because he likes anything with subtitles, so I feel like big budget remakes of subtitle things then makes them not subtitle things, right? Right? Because you remember that we saw his profile, right? He likes foreign films, so remaking them makes them worse. Yeah. So we don't want to pick that one. Oh wait, he wants to rebel against, right? Rebel against big budget remakes of foreign films. Yes, I get what you're saying now, and I'm just dumb. Let's go for it. Reading subtitles isn't even that hard. I think we just have to strive as a society to be okay with reading subtitles. He and I laugh. We keep digging into our plates of greasy diner food. The breakfast I ordered for dinner is absolutely hitting the spot. Man. Being a single dad is rough sometimes. It's a lonely feeling. You know, he didn't not like it, so I think we're okay. I understand that all too well. I mean, at least we have the rest of the dads to talk to. Yeah. I don't know. I get really nervous sometimes talking to people. Matt gets nervous talking to people, but he's so cool, and we're so not. Me too. I've never really considered myself an extrovert and never really considered myself an introvert. I'm just uncomfortable in every situation always. You're fine. You're actually really easy to talk to, you know that? He likes talking to us. I smile. Matt and I spend the rest of the night trading daughter stories. Turns out our kids are a lot alike. We finish up our late night dinners and head out. Just awkward all the time. We walk back to the cul-de-sac, back to our respective houses. Tonight was a blast, man. Loved it, although I'm probably gonna feel it in my knees in the morning. Ha! You and me both. I, don't usually like going to these things alone. It was really cool to have you there with me. He's happy we came with him. I'm glad. Alright, I'm calling it quits for the night. Stay cool, man. He called me cool. Matt called me cool. I walk into the house with my heart in my throat. Amanda pops her head out from her room. Hey, Pops, how was the show? Matt thinks I'm cool!
Hmm?
You don't say. Manda Panda, Matt thinks I'm cool! Blind leading the blind, huh? Wow, I just got dunked on by my own child. Unbelievable. It's real harsh, Amanda. Hey Amanda, remind me which one of us just tore it up in the pit at a punk show and which one of us just spent 4 hours probably watching Tiny House Hunting Amish Triplets Extreme Edition? What are these shows and why do they sound so cool? First of all, how dare you? That show is a classic. Second of all, you moshed in the pit? Who even are you? I am your extremely cool dad.
Ah.
Also, I got you a shirt. Well, Matt got the shirt, but it's yours now. I tossed the shirt her way. Sick! This'll be great to sleep in. Sweetie, please stop wearing the same shirt every day. Switch it up. Show the punk movement some reverence.
Yes.
Isn't the truly punk move to not listen to what my dad has to say? To fly in the face of authority and wear the same 3 shirts on a rotating basis? I need to stop being such a good dad. You're learning too fast. Alright, I'm hitting the hay pops. I'll see you in the pit. Night, kiddo. Alright. Date complete. Let's see how we did. Ooh, that's not good. We gotta see. We did not do good. Oh no. Will Matt ever love us? And also, I think that's it. I think we're good. We'll get there. Hopefully. I think this is where we're calling it, though. We finished our date. So, thanks for joining. I hope that we will continue this wonderful game all together. And yeah, we need to romance Matt and maybe go on a date with Damien and figure out if he's actually a vampire. Pet every dog is the best. It is. Pet every dog is the best advice a dad could give you. Alrighty. Well, bye-bye, everybody. What those fangs do. Yeah. I appreciate all of y'all, and I will see y'all next Thursday. We'll just start doing these Thirsty Thursday streams, and I try to figure out my lighting situation so that I am not just one giant white blob. Yeah, alright.